Tony and Sarah Zolecki here. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now, the topic we want to talk to you guys about is finding a great network marketing company. And we actually feel there's 7 things that we look at kind of like a must when it comes to finding one that's really going to work for you.
Yep, and if you have any questions, make sure to drop them in the comments. We're going to be answering every single one of them.
All right, so let's dive into this.
Yep.
Okay, so first thing you need to be looking for is you need to make sure, guys, that your network marketing company is online. Let's face it, right?
Yeah.
We are online. Everyone's online. People are looking to make money online. They're looking for ways to monetize using their smartphone, right? They're looking for ways to monetize using social media. So you need to make sure, like, your company can't be in old dinosaur days, right? We're not meeting in coffee shops. We're not meeting wherever. Like, we are meeting people online, right? And what's cool too is that if you're online, guess what? You can build a business all over the world, right? So number 1 thing, make sure that you are online.
Yeah, second thing would be make sure that the compensation plan pays daily. Because listen, today we're in a right now society. People want to do the work and get paid immediately. And you got to have that option with that company. So one of the things that some companies get creative and they do is they'll pay people in the morning, they'll pay people in the evening, and they'll sometimes pay them twice a day for making sales, for creating business, for bringing new maybe customers into the business or people to partner with the company. But they have to be able to get paid daily because, you know, today people are like, well, I need money for the kids, or, you know, I got to pay this bill, or I got to
diapers, paying a credit card down, right? They need to, like you said, the right now money. I mean, that's why people are what? They're driving Ubers, they're driving Lyft, they're doing DoorDash, they're doing whatever they can, right? Because they need to make that cash right away. So, you know, you can't be part of a company that's like, we're going to pay you in 45 days. Like, like that's just not going to work. I mean, you need to be able to have something where if people do the work, they get paid.
That's right. Third thing is you got to have a product line that is a strong product where it isn't what I call a lazy product, where people use it and it actually works. They can actually feel it and they can get results right away, but it has to be super affordable because most companies, they have okay products, what I have found, but the pricing is so expensive and it's like, who's going to buy that thing?
Well, or they buy it once.
Yeah.
And then they never buy it again, right? I mean, we want to be, you got to make sure that you have a product that people are going to what? Buy over and over and over and over again, right? So it's got to be the consumable.
Yeah,
too,
and the consumable is such a big piece because when you create business in that network marketing company and you're building your customer base, you're building your team out, you want a consumable that gets used up and needs to be replaced every single month. And you should have a wide variety of products. Don't look for a company with one product. Don't look for a company with one product line, because if something happens with that product or with that product line, the company's gone. Your business is gone. You might as well just flush it down the toilet, because guess what? It's over.
Yeah. And
you got to make sure you have multiple product lines and really a wide variety of products.
Yeah, I mean, I think too with that, it's you want to be able to have products that people can use, but then also at the same time, you know, like slowly but surely they could even start converting their home over, right?
Right.
And when you talked about it needs to be products that are not expensive, meaning like they have to be able to like transfer their buying dollar from one to the other.
Yeah.
Right? Like you can't be asking them to dip into their savings, try to find, you know, pay more money for whatever, because they're not going to do that. Right? If they can transfer something that they're already currently using and transferring it over, like logically they go, hey, I can do this, and you're going to sell a lot of product every single month, right?
Yeah. So number 4, it would be your system, right?
Yes,
a system.
Big
and
time.
It should be all social media based.
Yes.
And here is the key thing to the system. You should be able to plug in and use it and get results in less than 30 minutes. Like it shouldn't be, oh my God, you got to go weeks of training on this system and months of training and then you can finally make some money. No, you know you got a great system when you can do it in less than 30 minutes. It's all social media based and you can get results right away.
Yeah. I mean, you should even want it to be, you know, even as far as like, help people be able to get in profitability even before their products land on their doorstep. You know what I mean? Like, you want it to be where they're able to create this great success story, right? Whatever they choose it to be, right? But get in profitability immediately. So, I mean, that system needs to be so cookie cutter, guys, that like a brand new person can come in, but then at the same time, they could introduce their next door neighbor, Susie, at night, and they can help launch Susie, even though they're not even a day old. Like, that system has got to be kindergarten. It cannot be like college degree system, right? It needs to be the kindergarten approach in there. So it's got to be super simple. People get it. They're off to the races. They go into action, right?
Yep. And number 5, now this one is the secret sauce. I believe this one is everything, and it should be right up on your list when you're looking, and you should be asking these questions, is a phenomenal customer program.
Yeah.
And talk about that, because when they hear that, what does that mean?
Well, I mean, I think the customer program, guys, it's so important nowadays. I mean, again, everybody's online, right? We're all used to being online. We're all used to sharing. We're all used to shopping. We're all used to looking for a deal, looking for a promo code. Like, promo codes are so important, guys. You really want to try to find a company that has promo codes. People love getting a great deal. But also, too, you want the customer program to be so simple for the consumer. If it's confusing to them, if they don't understand how it works, if there's a lot of like jargon and words that are used that's like not, simple for them, they're, number one, they're not going to buy, but number two, they're never going to share. Right? And ideally, like, we love to have customers sharing, right? I mean, oh my gosh, like that's how we grow our businesses. So with a customer program, like, you got to find something that's got promo codes, right? Where people can get a deal. That's how everyone's used to shopping already, right? I mean, it's so smart to find a company that can piggyback on the behavior, right? That every consumer's already doing out there, shopping online. Right? What if they're on there looking for Amazon or Kohl's or whatever, right? We're looking for those promo codes, right?
Yeah, and you got to make sure that the company does a lot of flash sales and different promos throughout the month, and they talk to your customers like any billion-dollar brand talks to their consumer base, and they get them excited when there's a new line coming to the brand. They get a percentage off because they've been loyal to the brand, and they want them to try it for the first time. But you got to sprinkle stuff in, holiday collections, seasonal collections. There's this big discount coming in 2 weeks. We're giving away, $100 of free product with this system, for these 2-3 days. Like, all those things are what consumers look for, is what consumers get attracted to, and what they like and what they're used to.
Yeah, it's 100% what they're used to. And it's really the key to retention, guys. You know what I mean? It's having people not just reorder, but also then all of a sudden try another product or try something different or what have you, right? Branch out that way. But also, too, I think it's so important for customers to be able to also have the ability to share, right? So inside of that customer program, like, do they have the ability to share? Right? Where if they do share, like, do they get, what are they able to get for that, right? How are they incentivized? Like, do they get free shopping credits because they're sharing? Like, what does that actually look like? Right? I think that's so important, because that's really how you grow what I call raving fans, right? Inside of building a brand, but also building a network marketing company, right? So do they have the ability to do that? I think that's so important. Do the customers also have a promo code as well? Like, I think about with me for like FabFitFun, right?
Yeah.
And if you guys ever bought from there, like, I love it because I'm a customer, but guess what? I got my own code.
Yeah.
And if I share my code out, guess what? Like, I get some hookups. So the same thing with a network marketing company, like, you've got to make sure that they're progressive enough where it's like, hey, you got to be moving with the times. Right? You got to be changing with the times. And so having the ability where customers also have their codes, I'm telling you, oh my gosh, that is like, it's golden. Like, it is such a big thing.
Yep. Number 6 would be great field leadership.
Yes.
Field leadership that has great character and integrity, and that what they say they're going to do, they do. They have things in place that they drive through the team, through the company, through great culture, and they lift everybody, and they breathe life in the people, and they celebrate people, and it's not just their way or the highway, or it's not just all about them, right? It's about everybody. It's about everybody winning. It's about everybody having success and having fun, and recognizing not just a few people, but recognizing everybody that gets the ranks or gets the promotions or has the success, right? They need to be celebrated.
Yeah, I mean, it's really looking for what values that are important to you. I look at for us, like the values that are important for us that we look for in people are they humble? Do you know what I mean? Are they compassionate? Right? I mean, are they extraordinary? Meaning, do they live their life on extraordinary ways? Right? Whether it be being a great parent, a friend, a neighbor, a spouse, whatever it may be. Right? Are they disruptive? In a good way? Are they a mover or a shaker? Are they a visionary? Do they see things bigger? Right? You want to be a part of that, right? We're all looking to be a part of something bigger than ourselves. So what does that look like? Make sure that leadership piece that you're going to be, hooking your wagon to, it's got to be congruent with you.
Yeah.
Right? It's just so important.
Because I say this, and I tell people this all the time. It's all about the people and the right people, no matter what you have. If the people aren't right, it's all going to fall apart.
Yep, exactly.
And then the last thing, number 7, would be just having an opportunity where you have found a solid company, a company with a good track record that, has already stories, that has maybe early stages of momentum or just kind of getting into momentum. But really, there's an opportunity there for you to be the reason for the growth. And
that's exciting.
Doubling and tripling, and you being able to go in and really not being late, right?
Yeah.
Still being early enough where you can really make a statement.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about it. It's making sure that you find a company that's solid, right? It's solid as far as feels 10, 15, 20, just solid, but also at the same time, it has the excitement of a startup. Right? That's hard. That's kind of a unique thing to find, right? You find that because it gives people the faith that they're hey, this is solid, it's grounded, I can put my faith in it, I can go to work. But then also too, it's the excitement and enthusiasm. It's oh my gosh, I have an opportunity to plant a flag, and anything that happens, I can be part of the reason for the growth, right? What an awesome combination for that. So those 7 things, guys, are so important when you're digging around, when you're looking, for a network marketing company. I tell people it's important. Do your homework, do your due diligence. All 7 of these they're all important. I mean, every single one of them is important.
So make sure you stay subscribed to this channel, because we're going to be doing
stay connected with
all
us.
Cool different topics around network marketing and leadership and motivation. And remember, if you have any questions, put them in the comments, because we're going to answer every one of them. And if you want to get a hold of us to get more questions answered about picking the right company, or you're tell me more about what you guys do, you can get a hold of us on Instagram. It's at Sarah Zolecki. And for me, it's at Tony Zolecki.
Yep, exactly. We'll talk to you guys soon.